Listen, before anything begins, I want to say thank you. Thank you for pressing play. Thank you for choosing to be here. In this exact moment, with this exact breath, and this exact piece of your story. Because I believe, deeply, that nothing in this universe is coincidence. You didn't arrive here by accident. You were guided, pulled by an invisible thread, toward a message your soul has been waiting to hear. So pause, just for a moment, feel the weight of that truth. The world around you might call things random, but the spirit knows better. Every whisper, every sign, every struggle, every moment of silence that felt unbearable, none of it was meaningless. Something brought you here, something greater than logic, something older than time, something holy. Maybe you felt a gentle pull, a sudden curiosity, a spark in your chest that said, stay, listen. Call it intuition, call it faith, call it divine alignment, but I'll tell you what it truly is. It's Jesus guiding the chosen ones back to the light, guiding them to unlock the heavenly portal of the monad, the sacred source, the place where all things begin, and all things return. And now, in this quiet space we share, you are being invited to remember who you are. Tell me something. Have you ever felt like you didn't belong here? Like you were walking through life with a secret no one else could understand? Like you were watching the world, but not really part of it? Maybe since childhood, you felt different, not better, just different, more sensitive, more intuitive, more aware of pain, and beauty, and silence. People around you moved through life sleeping, but you were awake, even when you tried not to be, even when you wished you could turn it off. That feeling, that restlessness inside your bones, that aching in your spirit, that sense of waiting for something, even when you didn't know what it was. That was not confusion, it was preparation. Because when God chooses a soul, He does not place them among the comfortable. He places them among storms, so they learn how to command the wind. And when Jesus guides His chosen, He does not speak loudly. He speaks in whispers. Only the awakened can feel. Whispers like, there is more. You are not alone. This is not the end. Rise. So now, quietly, gently, without pressure, without judgment, I ask you, have you felt the calling? That mysterious pull towards something higher, something purer, something beyond the surface of this world? Have you felt like your spirit is trying to break through your skin? As if your soul is remembering something your mind has forgotten? If you have, then this message is for you. Personal, intentional, divinely timed. Because Jesus is guiding the chosen ones now to awaken, to step through the portal, to return home to the monad, the unity of all creation. So again, thank you. Thank you for listening, with your heart and not just your ears. Thank you for allowing silence to speak. Thank you for being brave enough to seek meaning beyond what is visible. You're not weak for feeling deeply. You're not broken for questioning everything. You're not lost because the world could not understand you. You are becoming. You are shedding layers that were never yours. You are remembering your original light. And if you're here, it means your time has come. Before we continue, place your hand over your heart. Just gently. Feel that rhythm, that steady pulse. That is not just biology. That is a message, a code, a signal from the divine. A reminder that life is happening through you, not around you. Inhale slowly. Hold. Exhale gently. Let the noise fall away. Let the tension loosen. Let your spirit rise to the surface. Because revelation only comes when the world goes quiet. You are not here to escape life. You are here to awaken within it. You are not here to chase validation. You are here to remember identity. You are not here to fit in. You are here to stand out. Not visibly, but spiritually. The world might not see you, but heaven does. The monad sees you. Jesus walks beside you. And if your heart is trembling right now, if your chest feels warm, if tears are forming for no reason, that's the sign. Your soul recognizes this truth before your mind has time to translate it. So if you feel something stirring inside right now, if something in these words feels familiar, if your spirit is whispering yes, I invite you to step forward. Not physically, spiritually. Declare your readiness. Declare your alignment. Type 77 in the comments. Not as a ritual, not as superstition, but as a signal to the universe and to your own awakening. I am ready. I am listening. I am chosen. Let your fingers speak. what your soul already knows. Stay close. There is more, much more. The journey is just beginning. If you're ready, type 77, and we will walk together into the next part. Close your eyes for a moment. Let the world fade, just a little. Let the silence widen inside your chest, like a doorway quietly opening. Because now, we step deeper. If part 1 was the whisper, part 2 is the unveiling. The moment the unseen begins to take shape, like light emerging through a crack in stone. And if you are still here, still listening, still breathing with intention, it means your spirit is ready to receive what your mind has long wondered. So listen again, not with your ears, but with the space behind them. The place where truth resonates, like a vibration instead of a sentence. The portal of the monad. There is a sacred truth, buried beneath centuries of silence, hidden beneath layers of doctrine, fear, and forgetfulness. The heavenly monad, the source, the one, the divine unity from which all creation flows, was never outside of us. It was never locked in a temple, never guarded by priests, never trapped inside pages or stones. It has always been within. The portal is not in the sky. It does not open through rituals, or titles, or religious performances. It opens when the soul awakens, when the inner eye clears, when the veil lifts, when the heart stops running from itself, and finally becomes still enough to hear God in the quiet. Jesus did not come to build walls. He came to tear them down. He did not come to create distance. He came to restore oneness between God and his children. The monad is that oneness, the complete unity between the divine source and the awakened soul. And now, for the first time in generations, the portal is opening again, not for everyone, but for those who are ready, for those who feel the pull, for those whose suffering has cleansed their vision and broken the chains of illusion. Maybe you have felt that opening in the stillness of early morning, before the world wakes, maybe in a dream that felt more real than waking life, maybe in a sudden moment of overwhelming peace that lasted only seconds, but changed something forever. You didn't imagine it. It wasn't random. It was an invitation. How the portal looks from within. It does not appear as a doorway, or a tunnel, or a staircase of light, though your mind might translate it that way. The portal of the monad feels like remembering. It feels like suddenly recognizing a home you have never visited, yet somehow always known. It feels like a warmth rising in your chest, a clarity washing through your thoughts, a lifting of weight, without anything physically changing. It feels like love, not the world's love, conditioned, breaking, bargaining, but the pure love that asks nothing and gives everything. It feels like Jesus reaching into the deepest part of your being and saying gently, "You are mine. You always have been." When that door opens, something inside you shifts. There is no going back. There is no pretending. There is no unknowing. You begin to see the world differently. People speak, but you hear what they do not say. The news screams, but your soul remains still. The world panics, and you feel peace, not because life becomes easy, but because you finally understand that everything happening outside is nothing compared to what is awakening inside. The price of awakening. Many wonder why the chosen suffer, why their life is filled with storms, losses, loneliness, battles unseen. The answer is simple: because the portal cannot open inside a heart that has not been broken first. To enter the monad, you must release the identity that the world built for you. You must let your ego die. You must let illusions fade. Suffering was not punishment, it was purification. It stripped away everything that could not follow you into the light. The betrayals, the isolation, the nights you wept alone. These were not signs of abandonment. They were signs of preparation. God was removing from your life anything that was too small for the magnitude of who you are becoming. You were never rejected. You were refined. You weren't being destroyed. You were being recreated. Because the chosen ones do not awaken through comfort. They awaken through fire. And once the fire has passed, the portal begins to open. The signs of activation. If you're wondering whether the portal is already opening within you, look for these signs: a sudden sensitivity to energy, feeling more deeply than before, synchronicities, numbers repeating, messages that feel like they're speaking directly to you, dreams with vivid meaning, faces, places, symbols. A dissolving of fear, feeling calm in situations that once terrified you. A pull toward solitude, not loneliness, but sacred separation. A hunger for truth, not for information, but for revelation. A sense that time is speeding up, like something important is approaching. And most of all, a magnetic feeling in your chest, as if something is expanding inside you. This is not imagination, this is activation. A sacred question. So now, in this holy quiet, I ask you again, gently, without forcing, without convincing, do you feel it? Do you sense it opening? Is something inside you waking up, like dawn after a long night? If so, you are not watching a video. You are answering a call. You are stepping through the first gate of the heavenly monad. You are becoming who you were always destined to be. So if your soul is whispering yes, if your heart is responding even now, declare it. Type 77 in the comments. Not for me, not for views, but to seal your intention. As a key turning inside the lock of your spirit. 77 means, I am ready. I recognize the calling. I choose awakening. I choose the light. Let the universe hear you. Let heaven witness you. Let your soul remember you. Stay close. In part 3, we will speak of the mission, why the chosen ones are rising now, and what Jesus is preparing them to do. For now, breathe, rest, let the light settle, and if you're ready, type 77. The journey continues. Breathe. One more slow and gentle breath. Let everything soften. Let everything settle. Because in this final part, we step into purpose, the reason the portal is opening, and the reason the chosen ones are being awakened now, all across the world. At the same time, if you felt something rise within you during part 1 and part 2, if your heart recognized truth before your mind did, then what comes next is not information, it is remembrance. So listen, like your soul already knows the answer. Because it does. The mission of the chosen ones. The world is shifting. You can feel it. Something deep beneath the surface of reality is moving, changing, unfolding. The systems people trusted are collapsing. The illusions they worshipped are dissolving. The lights they chased are flickering out. The world is becoming louder, darker, more afraid with every passing day. But while the world panics in the noise, a different movement is happening in silence. A rising, a remembering, an awakening. The chosen ones are being activated. Not to rule, not to dominate, not to become idols, but to become vessels, carriers of light, in a world addicted to shadows. Not warriors of violence, but warriors of consciousness. Not prophets of fear, but voices of truth. You were not chosen to escape the world. You were chosen to illuminate it. Jesus is calling the chosen ones to stand in a frequency the world has forgotten. The frequency of love, the frequency of unity, the frequency of the monad. Because darkness is loud, but light is absolute, and the light does not fight the dark. It replaces it. Why you were different. All your life, you wondered why you couldn't play the same games everyone else seemed to enjoy. Why you sensed lies before they were spoken. Why crowds drained you, even when you pretended to smile. Why noise felt heavy. Why silence felt sacred. Why you loved deeply, in a world terrified of depth. Why you carried pain silently, so others wouldn't feel burdened. Why your heart broke open, again and again, until nothing unnecessary remained. It was because you were being shaped for something bigger than the world around you. Others were trained in convenience. You were trained in endurance. Others were taught to survive. You were taught to transform. What felt like punishment was preparation. What felt like abandonment was alignment. What felt like the end was only the beginning. Because the chosen ones do not awaken through comfort, they awaken through collapse. And now, after everything you thought would break you, failed to destroy you, you stand ready. The portal opens inside those who have walked through fire and did not lose their heart. The joining of heaven and earth. The mission of the chosen is not to escape the human experience, but to sanctify it, to bridge worlds, to anchor heaven into earth. Through consciousness, compassion, clarity, and unshakable faith. The monad is not reached by climbing upward, but by going inward, by remembering that God has never been separate. That Jesus did not come to teach religion, but reunion. The world taught separation. Jesus teaches unity. The monad is unity. When a chosen one awakens, they become a doorway, through which others can awaken too. And this is why Jesus is calling his chosen now. Because the world is entering a moment where light must rise not from pulpits, not from institutions, not from empires, but from souls, from ordinary people, with extraordinary spirits, from those who carry quiet strength, instead of loud pride, from those who carry love, instead of fear, from those who have suffered, without turning bitter. Those are the ones Jesus chooses. Those are the ones heaven trusts. The returning. There is a reason you feel the clock ticking. A reason your spirit whispers. Time is short. Something is coming. Prepare. This is not doom. This is alignment. The new world begins inside the awakened ones. Before it ever appears outside. The shift is here. The calling is now. The portal is open. You don't need permission. You don't need credentials. You don't need proof. All you need is willingness to step into your light, to embody what you already are, to remember what Jesus placed within you. Before you were born, you are not here to convert anyone. You are here to radiate, not to convince, to become, not to shout, to shine. And when enough souls awaken, the whole world changes. That is the mission. A final quiet question. So I ask you again, gently, softly, with reverence. Do you feel it? Do you sense the stirring, the rising, the unfolding? Do you feel Jesus calling you? Not from above, but from within. Is your heart burning with a fire you cannot explain? Is something inside you saying, this is why I'm here? This is what all the pain was preparing me for. This is the moment I was born to meet. If your soul says yes, then understand this. You are not waiting for the light. You are the light. You are not seeking the portal. You are the portal. The monad does not open before you. It opens through you. This is your awakening. This is your return. The final invitation. If you feel the calling, if something deep within you is trembling, if this message feels like home, declare it, seal it, witness it becoming real. Type 77 in the comments. Not for the algorithm, not for attention, but as a sacred key, turning inside the chamber of your spirit. 77 means, I accept the mission, I choose the light, I remember who I am. I walk with Jesus, I am one of the chosen. Let heaven hear it, let your soul witness it, let the universe respond to it. Take one last deep breath. You are seen, you are guided, you are protected, you are rising, and this is only the beginning. Type 77, and step through the portal. We walk forward together.